did you feel the pressure at all? Because like this is maybe Dan made it easier, but like, because like you said, like the locations alone, I can hear everything you're saying with the locations, whereas I can only imagine how it's like, oh my gosh, it's like was it pretty cold there as well too?
No, it was, we were there from spring. We were there for a long time. Yeah. We were there from spring until fall.
Okay.
So it was like nice weather when we first got there. By the time we were shooting, it was actually so hot.
Okay.
Dan and I had like a running joke of like, oh, is this outfit going to be better to be hot or cold in?
Yeah.
And they were both equally uncomfortable. But yeah, it was really, really hot in the summer. And then by the time we were done, which was like all day time stuff that we were shooting. And then by the time we were done, we were doing nights, and then that was fall time. And so that got pretty chilly. So we experienced all the weather. I'm
sure you did. And then, but as far as the pressure went, so you didn't feel like there was any pressure on you or to this lead of the movie taking the...
I mean, I did have those thoughts in my head, I did have those things of more, I think more that was about like, oh, people, have put trust in me and people are believing in me. And is that found a lot of like, imposter syndrome thoughts of just like, oh, is this, should I be here and stuff like that, when you're like, yes, 100% I should be here.
Right. It's like this internal battle you're having with yourself.
Yeah. Which is also very, I think, aligned with the movie, fortunately, and kind of everything that she's going through of like being this person who's like so viciously confident, in terms of when she speaks on what she is going after, when she's like, no, I want to hunt, I want to be there, I deserve to be there, I know that I can. And then when you see her and she gets alone and she's there, she's like, oh my God, I don't know if I should be here. And I think that's a really relatable feeling. And what's important is that it's like, those thoughts come and go, and that those are just thoughts, and that really it's like you're there because you're supposed to be there. And that's like the story I think that she goes through, as well as kind of also what I was experiencing to a degree. Because there is also that thing where like, I mean, definitely like the terrain of where we were, it was that also felt so far removed from like shooting a movie. Just felt almost like silly to think about that that's what we were doing, because it just was like, we'd just wake up and we'd be outside all day and we'd do this thing, and I would like chase a deer, or I would be, hunting with my dog or stuff like that that kind of feels then just like so normal and real. And then, but there was one time I remember, the clapperboard is going, and I forget, it was like, scene 32, whatever, take something P. And he went, P for Predator. And I was like, oh my God, this is a Predator movie. And I just had this moment, and his name is Perry. And I looked at him and I was like, Perry, this is a Predator. I freaked out, and I was just having this moment, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool.
That's pretty awesome.
And then I was like, okay, sorry guys, I gotta